Hi, welcome to a special edition Southern Inkerbell Thursday tutorial. I have been itching to get back in here with my video camera to teach you one more fun little card trick. This is going to be a technique that probably most of you already know, but I know there's several of you that follow the blog that are new stampers, and I think you would really like this new technique. This is the card that I'm going to be demonstrating today. This is our Easter Blossoms stamp set. This is our clear set with an egg. It's mostly an Easter set, but sending springtime smiles as well. The technique I'm going to show you today is, I don't know if you can tell that this is shiny. I'm going to show you how to heat emboss today. This is one of the neatest techniques. I learned it a long time ago, and I really take it for granted because I've been doing it for so long, but I can't wait to show you how to do it. As you've looked through our catalog, you've probably noticed that we sell two different types of ink. For example, here's our chocolate chip. This is our classic stamping pad, and this is our craft stamping pad. I get a lot of questions, what's the craft for? Well, mostly what I use the craft for is for embossing, for heat embossing, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. With our classic ink, you cannot emboss with it because it's not wet or juicy enough. So let me just show you how to do it with our craft ink. You probably can't tell, but it's a more kind of spongy, kind of paint-like ink on this. But all I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp this little girl right here. So I've got my, this is a D block with my acrylic, or my acrylic D block with my stamp, and I'm just going to ink it up real good. You don't want to press down too hard, especially if it's a really juicy pad. It's really messy. So I've got that nice and inked up, and I'm just going to stamp right on it, just like you would a regular stamp. Nothing special about this part. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to lay it. We have a powder pal. This is the neatest little tray that you use when you're dealing with embossing powder or glitter or micro beads. It has a fun little funnel on the end. And it takes this cap off, and then you can just funnel your powder back into the jar to save the rest of your powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down in my powder pal, and I'm going to show you. This is our clear. You can't see it. This is clear embossing powder. This particular method shows you that you can emboss with any color you want as long as you have the craft pad that goes with it. And we even sell empty craft pads now, and then you can just buy the craft refill, which is $3 or so, to fill up your pad, and you will have any color that Stampin' Up! Offers, which is very exciting. But today I'm going to show you how to use the craft ink and then clear powder. So I'm just going to generously, liberally, because remember, we're just going to put it right back down through the funnel, so we don't care how much we use. Now we're going to pick it up and shake the powder around. Make sure it gets on all of them. And I'm just going to tap it, tap, 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 tap. And you'll notice that it's kind of chalky looking. This is where the fun part comes in. This is our heat tool. This is super, super, super hot. Do not put your fingers in front of here. A lot of people have asked me, can I use a hair dryer to get this same technique? But you can't, because a hair dryer blows air. This is more, it's not blowing, it's just heat. I don't know how to explain it. But if you used a hair dryer, it would blow all the powder off of the image. So you don't want to do that. So you do, I want you to watch this. It's really hot. Your fingers will get hot, so be careful when you're doing that. Can you see it? Oh goodness, this is my favorite part. I love to watch it. Love to watch it heat. Just going to heat it up, and now I'm going to rotate it so I don't burn my fingers. And ta-da, you're done. And the best part about this, isn't that nice and shiny? Isn't that pretty? The best part about it is it's dry. It's dry. Now you don't want to rub your finger over it really hard because you might smudge it. But once you heat it, it's not going anywhere. So I think this is so beautiful how this gives it a little bit of dimension and it pops. And even what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my marker, my Stampin' Right marker, I'm going to use my paintbrush end, and I'm just going to color right inside the lines. And it gives a kind of a little border around it because it's a little bit raised. And there you have a pretty embossed little girl. And that's the little girl that will go right on our card. Isn't that cute? Now let me show you how to emboss with some of our neutral colors. I'm going to use our egg stamp here, and this is a size C acrylic. We're not going to use our craft ink for this technique. We're going to use something called Versamark. It's a watermark stamp pad, and it's invisible, but it's very sticky. Again, kind of a sponge-like surface. I'm going to just use a little white here, and if you can see, it's really sticky, so I have to hold this down. Don't press it down too hard because it is juicy. Alright, then I'm just going to stamp right here, right on top. Now, you can't see it, can you? Let me see if I can. Can you see? Oh, there it is. There it is. Can you see it? So it's clear, kind of invisible, until you add the powder to it. I'm not going to use the powder pal this time because I didn't get a chance to empty my powder pal. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use our silver embossing powder. And we have, I don't know, 5 or 6 just regular, you know, black, white. White is beautiful to emboss on dark cardstock. But we're just going to use the silver on here, and I'm going to do the best I can to try and get this back in. Again, this is the great thing about the powder pal. You don't make a mess at all. And here is the silver powder. And now I'm going to use my heat tool again. I want you to watch it turn metallic. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh boy. Silver, of course, is my favorite color to do on wedding invitations and such. So that is how you heat emboss, and I think it is so beautiful. I will give you a sneak peek on the summer mini catalog that you should be receiving in the next month. It starts May 1st. We are offering 3 different fun, bright embossing powders to add to your collection, and I've already ordered one, and I'm very excited to get it. So, hopefully you learned something about heat embossing today. Heating with our craft ink, and then our Versamark ink pad, our powder pal with the funnel at the end, our fabulous heat tool, and I think that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of heat embossing this morning. These were also heat embossed, and then I just used my marker to color in. Well, that's not heat embossed. But again, hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.